I got a better idea. No fucking way.
Whoa, bro. I was just asking what the hell's going on up there, and you're like, no, no fucking way.
I got a better idea.
Oh my
No
God.
fucking way.
I heard you the first time. Jeez, what the heck is up your butt?
What the fuck happened?
I don't know. Just trying to start the show, and Dickhead McGee over here just starts being so mean. Anyway, the reason I played that first soundbite is because we're going to be talking about this weird drone situation that's not just happening in New Jersey. It's actually happening in my neighborhood too, and nobody knows what the fuck is happening. We'll get into it. Freaking bizarre. I don't think it's anything sinister. I think it's just people being dicks. But we're still going to break it down. But anyway, I hope you're having a great day. A lot to get into. Make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening or watching. Remember, today's show is brought to you by Game Time PDR and, of course, Bet Online. In fact, Bet Online continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From your earliest odds to in-game live betting, Bet Online provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, college basketball, NHL to UFC. Go to betonline.ag today and don't forget to use promo code BLEAV, that's BLEAV, for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. It's Bet Online. The game starts here. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's jump into some headlines.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now, here are the headlines.
You guys know this. This isn't any sort of breaking news. There's a bunch of morons that live in this world. There are. And a lot of them are criminals. Good example, Fall River, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, huh? Where they talk funny. I always want to do a Boston accent, but I always screw it up. And my mind goes blank when I go to do it. Because it's such a, in my mind, it's such a silly sounding accent. It's like, let's go over to the car and drink some fucking whiskey and get a couple of pops in us, huh? That's right. Well, this guy, he did some sort of, he had like drugs on him or something like that. Him and his girlfriend are running from the police. Never a good idea. Always proves that you're guilty. Just saying, putting that out there. I'm not a smart man, but when you run from the police, it usually means that you're running from something that you did wrong. But anyway, usually that's what it means. But this dude, they split. The guy runs up on a roof and trying to evade the police, he jumps down the chimney. Motherfucker thought he was Santa Claus. Oh, yay. Whoop. Oh, shit, I'm stuck, man. You know that. Then the cops follow him up there, and there's like body cam footage, and you could see the dude's just like squished. He's like, oh, God. Thankfully, there was not a fire in the fireplace. Otherwise, the dude would have been burnt to death. What a shitty way to die. Burning to death has to be, I would imagine, one of the worst ways to go. And then two, it's like, how dumb. Like, where's Uncle Carl? Well, he's not going to be here ever again. Why? What happened? What happened to Uncle Carl? He was running from the police and he jumped down a chimney and he got burned to death. Well, he is stupid. That makes sense. I'm just sitting there thinking, such a dumb thing to do, and like the first thing that popped in my head is just like, imagine like what's running through his head, or like the little whispers he's saying to himself as he realizes he's stuck. He's like, "Oh God darn it! I knew I should have had that last burrito. Oh no! Damn you, Taco Bell! Damn you to hell! You did this to me. Did we though? I don't think so. Don't think so. What an idiot." Listen, if you're dumb enough to run from the police or from anybody, here's an idea. Don't jump down a chimney. There's a good chance this guy still believes in Santa Claus and he's in his like 30s or something like that. He's all, well, Santa Claus does it all the time. I know I'm not magical, but I do believe. And I think when I go down that chimney, I'm just going to say, I believe, and then I'm going to make it. Well, guess what? Didn't work out for you, did it, buddy? Idiot. So I was talking about drones. In New Jersey, apparently there's tons of these mystery drones, is what they're saying, and authorities have no clue who's flying them. Here's what's bizarre. They're about 6 feet in diameter. That's not the normal size. These things are a much larger thing. The flying objects are not to be believed to be belonging to hobbyists because of their size. According to officials, while the Pentagon has dismissed suggestions that they are from a foreign entity or an adversary. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Here's the thing. There's a lot of smart people out there. People know how to build shit. There's a good chance there's just some like drone club where they're like, let's build some drones. We got nothing else to do here in New Jersey. Let's build some drones. And then they build big ass drones. Some people are like, they're fucking aliens. These are their little drones. They're little spy drones spying on everybody here because we're so sophisticated. Do you think they're going to go to fucking New Jersey? Do you think that's where they're going to go? No. We need to spy on the most intelligent section of this planet. Let's go to New Jersey. No, come on. I don't know where the fuck they go, but I guarantee you it ain't going to be New Jersey. It actually, didn't we talk about that? It might be like North Dakota, because like North Dakota has like all these tech companies moving there. That would be a smart choice. Or let's be honest, the nuclear reactors and stuff like nuclear facilities. That would make sense. Not fucking New Jersey. Now, in related news, I'm not freaking out about it, but it reminded me this morning because I saw it on my I got a message from Nextdoor, the neighborhood app, and somebody brought up, they're like, who the heck is flying these drones around here? And I've noticed that, like, I've been outside, like with my daughter, potty training the dog and all this stuff, or just hanging out with my kids outside, and there's drones. The thing that's annoying is we can't find them. I can't see them. Maybe they're cloaked. Oh my God. There's secret clones. Not clones. There's secret drones there. I didn't screw that up. They're drones and you can't see them. They're invisible to the naked eye. Oh my God. It is annoying though. We had clear skies above us. It sounds like it's like right over top of us and we couldn't see it. No idea where it was. Some little pervert hanging probably behind somebody, the pitch of somebody's roof, watching, creeping. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep over it as of right now. But it is weird that they're in New Jersey. They're saying, get video, get pictures, send it to the authorities, please. That's what they're doing because it's such a nuisance. And they're worried because sometimes these drones are flying at night without any lights on, and people are kind of panicking about it. I don't know what to make of it. It's probably nothing. It's more like it is. I know they're saying it's not hobbyist, but listen, is it unfathomable for somebody to build something, somebody that is a tech nerd to go, listen, they sell them to us and they're about a foot, maybe 2 feet in diameter, whatever their dimensions are. Do you think that they can't go, you know what? I'm smart. I can build one that's much bigger, as big as a 6-foot person. You're telling me that they can't do that? Come on. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They could. So I wouldn't rule that out. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out in a couple weeks that that's what's going to happen. It's like, oh, it's some jerkholes, trying to be funny, or they're just, cruising the city. What better way to spend your evenings than flying a drone through New Jersey? New Jersey. Such a beautiful place. Such a beautiful place. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think it is? Have you noticed any drones in your neighborhood? Because they're in ours probably at least for the past month, I've maybe like 3 or 4 times I've heard one out and about. But the thing that's annoying is nobody's been able to see it. They just hear it. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's stupid. Um, Speaking of like our defense systems, everybody, this is the story I found. Everybody is baffled by nuclear launch codes that America used during the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Cold War. Guess what the code was? Wrong. Wrong. It was 00000.
All right, give it to me.
The combination is 1,
1,
2,
2, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5. So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage. Thank you, Your Highness.
Then the president comes in like a minute later and he's like, "Oh, what's the password?" And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. That's the same as my luggage. I mean, what's funny is there's some people in the military that are denying it, but then there's like all these other people that are like, "No, that's what it was. That's what it was." Could you imagine the guy that forgets the combo? How many zeros is it? I don't know. 6, 7. If I put in 7 and it's 6, I'm screwed. Then the shit just blows up. I don't know how it works. God, people. I saw somebody. So this is kind of jacked up. Somebody was over the shoulder of some lady on like a bus or a subway station. And she was typing in the combo to get into her phone. And usually it's like between 4 and maybe like 10 numbers. This chick put in like 30 to 40 numbers. She's like, do, 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 do. And it's just going and going and going. And you're like thinking, is she just fucking around? What? And then all of a sudden it opened, like her screen opens. You're like, what the fuck? What kind of dirty ass secrets you got in that thing? You better work for the government or something like that. If you have a combo on your phone to access your phone, if it's more than 10 numbers, 10 digits, you got some shady shit going on, right? If your significant other is like, one, if they don't share the password with you, they got some shady shit going on. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit who looks at my phone if they're in my family. Just be like, okay, just be prepared. I got some weird stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff for the show that's on there. I'll either use it or I won't, but sometimes I just save articles or screenshot stuff, and it's just weird. I don't care. My wife has the password. Whatever. What's she going to find in there? Nothing. I got nothing to hide. But if I didn't, wouldn't that make her suspicious? Same thing goes for her. She doesn't care. She's like, here's my phone. Don't do anything dumb. Good luck. Good luck on that one. But if your significant other's like, I got this long ass password, and or I'm not going to tell you my password, that's going to shoot up red flags. My dog is barking like a motherfucker upstairs. I hope you guys can't hear it. He's probably barking at like the mail, somebody delivering a package. It's that time of year. Everybody's getting packages all throughout the fucking day. Well, I'm down here. I can't help you, buddy. I can't. Sorry, fella. Colorado deputy Shannon Lofland, she resigned over adult videos were discovered. She was a 21-year veteran with the department. She looks fucking fantastic. Oh my goodness, she is. I'm just saying, she seems like she's a good person. Anyway, she was in some hard times. Anyway, she was financially struggling, and just her job just wasn't paying the bills enough. So for about a month, she dabbled in the adult film industry to help try to recover. And somebody somehow stumbled upon her activity and ratted her out. Who's the fucking rat? Huh? Somebody was offended. I bet it was, I'm casting judgment. It was a lady. Because no guy stumbles upon that and is just like, oh my God, no. Those are her bare breasts. And that might be her vagina. What is she doing? Blah, blah. I don't know what she did. But it's like, come on. No, if a guy finds it, he's just saying,
And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
I know, buddy. The lady was just offended, or because like she was already getting googly eyed in the office or something like that, and then somebody ratted her out. I caught my husband jerking his little Twinkie to her image on the internet. Okay, it's disgusting. Just saying. Who gives a shit if she did that? Does that make her a bad officer? No. She admitted it when they confronted her. She didn't deny anything. I don't think she should lose her job. It's ridiculous. I want to be arrested. I'm kidding. That would be difficult, though, if you're somebody that had seen her videos. Let's say you just got done with a spank session and you go like, man, I am just starving Marvin right now. I need to go to Taco Bell. You speed over to Taco Bell. You get pulled over for speeding. Let's say it's her that pulls you over and you're like, whoa, what? Am I high? I thought the high wore off. Holy shit. And then it's her, like that would be a total mind fuck. And you would just be like, let's be honest, guys, you'd have the nastiest smirk on your face. Like, is this happening? Am I in a video? Oh my God. Oh, woo, woo. I got to turn on the AC. I know it's 20 degrees outside. I got to turn on the AC because I am burning up. Woo. What kind of jerk rats somebody out on that? It's somebody that's offended. Somebody that is jealous, I would imagine. Hopefully she rebounds and gets a job doing something else. Hopefully in law enforcement, or, if she wants to continue down that path, I guess, go for it. But I mean, it's not like there's not a market for it. Holy cow. But I'm guessing she doesn't want to do that long term. Maybe she does. Who knows? I don't think she's going to be calling me up and going, can I come and tell my story? Be like, listen, I got this, this body. I just want to share it. I don't know. I don't think she should have lost her job. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her, but I'm sure it sounds like that. But it is what it is, man. Like I always joke around with you guys. If there was a market for my body to be consumed digitally, and people are like, damn, look at the Huff. He is scrumptious. I wish he had an OnlyFans page so I could watch him, yank on his twig. That would be great. Then I would capitalize on it. Okay. You ask your moms, okay, grandmas, whatever, if they would like to partake, and then I'll gear towards that crowd. The ones that are just like, I'll take anything. That's what they want. They're like, look at him. Look at him. Oh, he smiles a lot. Oh, look at that hog of his. Oh, it's not that impressive, but hey, whatever. I bet he can make me some scrambled eggs after he's done satisfying me. Oh, okay, I need to stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, I think it's jacked up that unless we're missing some other parts to that story, I don't see what the big deal is that she did that. I mean, she provided for her family. She did it for a month. It wasn't like she was keeping it secret either. Like when they asked her about it, she's like, yeah, I did it. I had to. I needed the money. It's not like she was selling drugs or doing anything illegal. They're just saying that it goes against their policies. So whatever. I think that's jacked. You tell me. What do you? I guess it's one of those things though too. If you worked with somebody and you found out that one, let's say you're the boss, you find out that one of your employees is also, who happens to be attractive, is also in the, or at least dabbled in the adult film industry. That's going to cause a little bit of chaos in the company. I know it shouldn't, but that's logic. It's going to. But is that something that's grounds for termination? Unless it says that in the paperwork when you first get the job, that you're not going to, show everybody your bits and pieces. I don't know. I think that she got wronged in this one, but I don't know. You tell me. Let me know. DeHuffPodcast@gmail.com or hit me up on my socials @DeHuffPodcast. Hey, listen up, Denver. You got to remember this name. Maybe you do. Maybe this is ingrained in your brain, because if you got hail damage from those storms back in May, Game Time PDR is the place that's going to take care of you. They have been around and they know how to fix your vehicle the right way. They're trustworthy and they're just amazing people. They specialize in paintless dent repair, which saves the integrity of your vehicle and restores the value back into your vehicle. Now, to celebrate the end of hail season and those procrastinators out there, they're offering a $200 gift card to get your vehicle fixed. Game Time PDR has an expert claims specialist on staff to take the hassle out of dealing with insurance claims and makes it a seamless process. Game Time PDR is going to pay your deductible up to $1,000, but they need to see the vehicle in order to qualify. They're able to pay your deductible because they work and advocate for the customers first before the insurance company. Game Time PDR's expertise and experience are unmatched. They have over 30 years of experience in the industry, and they have some of the best technicians on the fucking planet. God, that's like their tagline. I'm sorry, I just rewrote it for you guys. You're welcome. They're like, we did not sign off on that. Anyway, you need to call Anthony right now, 303-955-8200. That's an easy number to remember, 303-955-8200, and you can schedule that evaluation. It's Game Time PDR, the MVP in dent repair. You know what we need to do? We got a lot of this to get into, a lot of sports to get into. Let's jump into it.
He's walked the hallowed grounds of Folsom Field, Coors Field, and Mile High Stadium.
He runs to the 50. He runs to the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
It's time for sports with DeHuff.
Well, this weekend, before we get into the Broncos Colts preview, this weekend on Saturday, they're going to announce the Heisman Trophy winner. And obviously, it's basically between two guys, Ashton Genty, as well as Travis Hunter. I have made my opinions known. I won't be mad if Travis Hunter wins, but I think Genty needs to go. The guy from Boise State. I think he needs to win it. But it is what it is. It's a fun debate. I think it could go either way. And if you're being honest with yourselves, you can admit that. It's like, geez, it could go to Genty. It could go to Hunter. Who knows? Now, yesterday, I'm cutting up the Denver Broncos press conferences, and Patrick Surtain, one of the best in the NFL for defensive backs, he talked about Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I connected with him through DM, so I think his Heisman chances are very high, obviously. I mean, I just think he's very unique, the type of player he is. I mean, his body of work speaks for itself. Him coming in and doing the things that he's done is something that we've never seen before, honestly. And I'm excited for his future. And obviously, I think he's going to win the Heisman. He's got a high chance of winning. So looking forward to see what he does in the future, for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty high praise coming from Patrick Surtain. He's like one of the best, if not the best, back there. So I mean, that's cool. Even if he doesn't win it, he's going to be successful. I think Travis Hunter should be heavy on the defense when he gets into the NFL, but whoever drafts him, still use him on offense, but just not as a 1, 2, or 3 guy. You use him as the number 4 receiver. You bring him in every now and then, and he's just kind of a specialty piece. But you don't have him playing as many snaps, but you definitely get him on the defense because he's really fucking good on the defense. He's not bad at all on the offense either. I'm just saying that's how I would do it. So pretty cool that Patrick Surtain's endorsing him. Also, something I picked up on yesterday was Bo Nix talking about his role with the Denver Broncos.
You know, my role right now is simply I got to go out there and perform on Sundays so that I can help these guys win games and keep these guys going. And, that's my job as a quarterback for them right now. And you got to honestly take the rookie out of it. It doesn't matter. They're looking at you like, a starting quarterback in the league. So I just got to treat it that way. And right now, being young, I can't talk a whole lot. There's not much I can say. I haven't really proven anything. So I just have to go out there and work, and they want to see the work, and they want to see how hard I'm, preparing and what I'm doing off the field. And, do I show up the same every day? And I think when they see that, they have a form of respect and trust. And then they know when you go out there and make a few plays, then they believe in you and they know they can trust you in critical moments. So it's just all about doing it right now. I know it's a young stage of my career. So when there's a time to speak up and say something, that's usually when you can kind of gain their attention, because you don't, use your words wisely. And, I'm not just talking all the time just to talk. So sometimes, like I said, that talk just is noise, and guys hear so much noise already, they don't want to hear it from me. So it's just all about, putting my head down and working hard. And I think they, respect that.
Listening to him speak is such a freaking breath of fresh air. He is such a good leader, and he understands what his role is. He's not thinking beyond that. He is very just like exactly what you would want as far as mentality of your leader. And then you mix in that he can do it on the field, and you're like, holy shit, this guy's legit. Somebody mentioned it on my Facebook page. We finally got someone. And it's true. If you're a Denver Bronco fan, you've been waiting for Bo Nix since Peyton Manning left. You just didn't know who it was. You didn't know who Bo Nix was. You didn't know the name. You just knew that the guy that you needed to take over under center had these attributes, and that's what you got in Bo Nix. Bo Nix is special. He is continuing to grow and grow. I'm fascinated. I cannot wait to see where he's at and where this team's at in 2 seasons. Even just looking at next season, what's he going to be like out of the gate? It's exciting. We haven't had that. We've only had a rotation of quarterbacks going through the franchise, and none of them stuck. He's sticking. He's sticking like spaghetti on the wall. It's done. We're done looking anymore. This is so great. No more. No more looking. We got it. It's so nice to hear him speak, and it's so nice to see him play and to see all the chemistry going on between him, like Cortland Sutton, and all the other players. It's just, they're having fun. They're going out there and they're doing the deal. And it's great. It's great. Looking at the Broncos as they take on the Colts this weekend, both teams need this victory. But if you were going to look at it, the Colts are a little bit more desperate, and that's dangerous. They just want to be touched by the playoffs. That's it. Listen, they're desperate. I just want to be touched. That's it. Just blow on it, please, for the love of God. And what scares me about this game is, as of this morning, I'm looking at the injury report. I know Riley Moss stretched on the sidelines yesterday at practice, but he was officially labeled as did not participate. if he can't make it to the game, that's going to make this game a little bit iffy. Because with him out of the game, that's the weak point of the Broncos defense. That's the weak point of the Denver Broncos team, period. Riley Moss is out injured. That's a big hole in the team, not just the defense. If he doesn't play, it's going to be a rough day. If he's able to play, Broncos got this. Listen, I know Anthony Richardson, he can hurt you over the air or on the ground. He's as far as stats go on the ground, he hasn't played as much, but I believe he would be technically slightly better than Nix on the ground. So that's something they got to watch out for. But I'm more concerned about that nasty sore that is on the Broncos defense in the secondary with Riley Moss most likely being out. We could find out later that he's in, and that's going to be good news. But if he's out, guys, or even if he's not 100% and he goes out there, that's going to spell trouble. The Broncos defense needs to make up for that. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do if Moss is out, because what's his name, Wallace or whatever the fuck, he was terrible. It is what it is, okay? He was not good. So I think this game leans on that. The Colts are desperate. You can't underestimate an opponent that's desperate. They're going to start throwing haymakers. Next thing you know, you're on the ground bleeding, pleading for your some leniency. That's what's going to happen if they're not careful. They need to go in there and they need to throttle the Colts. That needs to happen. The Broncos defense is pissed off and embarrassed by what happened to them on Monday Night Football against the Browns and, of course, Jerry Jeudy. They don't want that shit to happen again. I imagine the Denver Broncos defense has learned their lesson. They have been studying film nonstop, and they're going to go out there and they're going to make good on what they fucked up against the Browns. But don't overlook the Colts. Do not. If I were going to put a score on this, if Moss plays, I say it's 31-10. Okay, Broncos win. If Moss doesn't play, I'm going to say it's 34-28. Denver wins. It'll just be a lot closer. I think he's that impactful. The Riley Moss, man, a lot of people were like, he's a white cornerback. He's really fucking good. Who gives a shit what color his skin is? Jesus. So I'm a little concerned about this game. I think the Broncos ultimately will win, but it is going to rely heavily on that Broncos secondary. Patrick Mahomes, I don't like talking about Patrick Mahomes because he's, a Kansas City Chief. But I'm like reading all these like things that were trending, and Mahomes is pissed off at the NFL was one of the headlines. All right, Mahomes blasts the NFL for playing on Christmas, and Mahomes furious with the NFL. And I'm like, Jesus, what did he say? So I go and here's the thing that's annoying. Nobody played the video. So I'm like, let me go find the video and I'll play it. This is the audio. If you're watching on the video version, I'll have the video up there too. There's a reason why nobody was playing it, because it's a classic writers trying to manipulate the readers into thinking that there's something that there isn't. Tell me what you take out of this.
Yeah, it's not like a good feeling. I mean, I'm excited to play on Christmas, to hopefully get back from what we did last year. But You never want to play this many amount of games in this short of time. It's just not great for your body. But at the end of the day, it's your job, your profession. You have to come to work and do it.
Especially the very end. But at the end of the day, it's your job, it's your profession. You just essentially suck it up and do it. They're playing 3 games in 10 days. That's not good for your body. It's a very physical sport. It can be done. Look at fucking hockey players. They do it all the time. But the thing is football players, they're not used to that quick of a turnaround. It is a little bit of a joke. I'm surprised the Players Association is not causing a stink about it. I guess they will if somebody gets hurt. It's a little silly. I'm more upset, though, with the writers out there trying to manipulate the headlines because they understand that so many people don't actually click through and read the stories or bother to go pull up the audio. He's disappointed that he has to do that, a little concerned on his body and everybody else's body for those quick turnarounds, but he's going to do it because it's since Christmas is on a Wednesday, that's where everything gets all funky. So I agree with him that they shouldn't be doing that. But like he said too, it's their job. That's the way it is. Sometimes you got to work on Christmas. Welcome to the club. It sucks. Now, that being said, not everybody has a physically demanding job where you're like, shit, I got to, put in all these shifts together. No. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't think he's too upset. I think he's more concerned. And we'll see. I think it's good news for everybody in the AFC because there's a good chance they're gonna lose that game on Christmas because they're gonna be exhausted, they're gonna be frustrated, and they've already been on the edge of losing a bunch of close games. So it's good news for people like me that support the Denver Broncos, and I want them to do well. So whatever. But I see his point. I don't see I don't see the point where people are like, oh, he is furious. He is bashing the NFL. He's not bashing the NFL. But that being said, that shit shouldn't happen. Somebody should have had the Chiefs back. As much as that pains me to say, they shouldn't do that to the players when their bodies aren't used to doing that. It's not like hockey. It's not like rugby where I imagine rugby has quicker turnarounds. I don't know. But definitely hockey. You just can't do that. That's silly. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Fucking idiots. That being said, I hope they lose. All right, I got a bunch of shit that I got to do today. I got to take my daughter to the ortho because she had teeth fall out, and now it's like, oh, we got to get her retainer fixed. Got to pull her out of school, then put her back in. It's ridiculous. Then I got to edit all this, and then, my life is terrible. Fuck you, NFL. Oh, wait, sorry. That makes no sense.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know. I said some things. They just fell out of my mouth. I lost track of my brain.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Why are you yelling?
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
What? Where the hell's Betty White?
If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it.
Yeah, what she said. Wait. I think I need to end the show.
I got a better idea. No fucking way.
Oh, MacGruber, it has to happen. Okay? Has to happen.
Lick my balls.
Are we doing this? Are we just playing random sound bites?
You have a massive erection.
Oh my God, I do. This is not the way the show's supposed to end. Holy crap. Oh, sorry, it just upsets my tummy.
God. Sorry, I farted.
Bundle Rooski.
Oh,
Bundle
Jesus.
Rooski. Bundle Rooski. Bundle Rooski. Bundle Rooski doo.
Oh, I shouldn't have played that one. That one makes me annoyed.
Why, you fucking hat on?
Holy shit, girl, you crazy.
I know. Hey. Hey. Don't get mad at me. They're like, Duff just ended his show and wasted my time by playing sound bites.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Oh, come here, little grumpy. How can I make it up to you?
These fingers are ready to tickle some pickles. Tickle, 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 tickle.
Oh.
Well, watching that turd made me want to make one of my own.
Oh, is that? Wait, damn it. I played the wrong one to finish. I guess I have to end it on that one. It only makes sense. I hope you guys laughed a little bit in this episode. And watch out for those drones. Listen, if you see a drone, are you going to get in trouble if it's over your property? Can you throw a rock at it? Are you going to get in trouble? You're like, no, I was about to masturbate in my backyard. This thing starts hovering over me. Boom. So I threw a rock at it. They're like, oh, that makes sense. Wait, what? What were you going to do? Nothing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like the episode too. Big thanks to Game Time PDR as well as Bet Online. It's Duff Uncensored. You guys are a wonderful group of people. Okay? Except for that one guy in the corner. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. I'm going to be looking at him like,
What the fuck did you do over there?
nobody knows. Nobody knows. Don't make eye contact. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Let's continue to move forward. I'll talk to you next time.